this works using my earphones, microphones. Should technically should work. This is the first time I think that I'm not in my gym clothes and I have makeup on. I do look very tired. I've just woken up and I had a shower, went for a walk, breakfast, all that. So I am looking a little disheveled, but you know, every video I've been looking like that. And I'm in my house clothes. Do people have house clothes? Like, do you guys have house clothes? My family definitely had house clothes, and that's just like comfy clothes to wear in the home. You could work, you could kind of go, I like sometimes go to the shop, but that's it. Like, it's just for the minute that I walk in the door, I want to be comfortable. I don't want to be, I don't want to be in my jeans or my uniform or any of that kind of stuff. And by uniform I mean my work uniform, because I'm obviously not talking about my school uniform, but when I had a school uniform I then instantly got into my cozy clothes, because you don't want to wear your pajamas, because that's for the bed. If you're wearing like your pajamas, they'll get dirty. You don't want that. Anyway, all to say, I'm not in my gym gear. My Final Cut Pro and is on the fritz. I can't figure out how to get it back to normal. I did something. What? I don't know. Mercury is retrograding, and my little microphone has run out of battery. And I didn't know that, and I didn't charge it. So hence the headphones. And I hope they work, and I hope there's not enough. I hope there isn't any birds and planes this time, because it was so loud. It's been very loud in my back garden, and it's not very helpful. So Final Cut Pro doesn't work, my microphone isn't charged, and it's loud back here, is what we've established. I'm about to go to work in about 20 minutes, and I thought I would say hello, because last week I looked into human design a bit more, and the human design that came up for my birth chart was the generator. And then I looked into that a bit more, and it's more about like, I get energy from people. I'm really in basically being around people energizes me, and I will have to get like the proper thing up and make a real video about human design. But it was so accurate, of course. And I was looking at my other birth chart, like, sorry about that, I was looking at my other astrological birth chart, and it was saying a lot about being around people. Just people is my thing. So with all that being said, especially because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life, so I may as well turn to something to give me some sort of indication of what I'm doing, because I have also then sat down and did some journaling on what lights me up with work and what I liked about work. And I really like work that has some sort of good cause, because I worked at the body shop, so I wanted, you know, was really into, not really into it, but like I'm passionate about cruelty-free makeup and cosmetics, and it also was really into skincare. I am into skincare and makeup and all those things still, but then I also, you know, fluctuate and grow as I grow, like my not political, it's not the right word, deep, I have more knowledge on stuff that I find are important. So like secondhand clothes, because fast fashion is really bad. Then it was just variations of those kind of things, right? But it's all retail, so it's around people. I love love being around people. I love customer service because I love talking to people. Clearly, I like talking, and I really wanted to start this because this helps me have an outlet a bit more, because I do talk way too much, and that is because I have Gemini, Venus and Mercury all in my 6th house, which is daily activities. So daily activities is what I just fucking need to talk. I need to talk. But all that being said, I don't know what my calling in life is. I would really like to know what other people do or how they figured out. I know it's a lot of trial and error, and I know that certain things just don't work for me. Like a full-time job, 40 hours plus, and travel doesn't work for my brain. It just doesn't work. I've tried it multiple times, and my ADHD just hates it. I go into pure depression mode, and I can't handle it. I can't do that and clean my house and do the cooking and get exercise in and see my friends and have a partner. All of that plus a 40+ hour week and travel, it made me so depressed. And I've done it once or twice, but I didn't last very long. And it was in jobs that, well, one job that I think I would have liked, which was hairdressing. I felt like I would have liked that, but I wasn't at the right place, and you don't get paid for an apprenticeship really. And I had a very, very loving partner at the time who said, like, if this is your thing, like, I will support you in it, because he knew how much I struggled. But I wasn't medicated on antidepressants yet, and I was really struggling with the fact that I wasn't like learning that much, because I like to learn. Like, I love learning. I spend more time consuming information than I do music. Like, I barely listen to music, and people find that very weird, and that is kind of strange. I should more. But I just really like consuming information, but I don't like the structure of education. Does that make sense? So I didn't go to university, well, mainly because I didn't know what to study. I couldn't stick to one thing. I just wanted to consume so many different things. So I don't know what my career could be. Like, I want to do something that will help, because that makes me feel good, which is very selfish, I know. But I really want to help other people or animals or the planet, something that just really lights me up. And I love being creative, but I don't necessarily want my creations to be my bread and butter, because I'm actually not that great at it. I just really enjoy it, and I've been trying to tell my friends that, and I think some people have kind of struggled, especially this day and age, because you can monetize anything. You can monetize any kind of thing. It's like, oh, you really like crochet, you should sell crochets at market. Or you really like drawing and painting, you can be a graphic designer or learn how to do this or whatever else. Or, oh, you like sewing, you should go to university and learn how to sew. And I was like, no, I just like doing all these different things because I like to do it for me, and none of it's to a particular good standard, and that's okay because it's for me, and it's like the process of doing it that I love so much. No. No. Also, I'm very sad that fig season is coming to an end. My fig tree is looking gorgeous, like it's still green and luscious, but it's not producing fruit anymore. Like that time has come to an end. Like it's producing some fruit, but it's like pitiful, very, very pitiful. And I don't know what I'm gonna eat now. I loved my little routine coming out here and picking some figs. I really did. Other things. I know this is going to be a ramble about all sorts of stuff. Absolute ramble. But I guess that is kind of what's going to happen if I'm just by myself. Hey, like I should probably structure it a bit more, but I don't really work well like that. If I had like a whole script, maybe I will. Maybe I don't know. But right now, no. Other things that have been kind of happening, as obviously you saw multiple times, really into fitness, and I'm really trying my best to hit my protein intake as a vegan and also keep an eye on what my body like responds to. 11/11 as I said that. So I want to make sure that I know that I'm not like bloating myself or making myself gassy or uncomfortable, because it's just a lot of beans. Like soy is edamame, which is soybean, you know, it's just a bean with soy milk, with tempeh, which is you know, also soybeans, and then like lentils and chickpeas, legumes, and more peas, more beans. So far I've been actually doing really well, and this probiotic that I'm taking is phenomenal. And I'm eating a lot more fruit because I work in a fruit and veg store, and I don't know really how to. I need to make snacks really, because I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock and then I don't get to work until 11, so that's a long time, and especially if I'm training, like in between that on the train ride I could just have a little snack, but I don't want so much sweet stuff. Everything is a sweet snack, and I don't want that. I want a high protein savory snack that isn't bread with, you know, some with bread on, but I might have to just have like one slice of sourdough and then like a tofu cream cheese that I made, something like that. I don't know. It's all a learning curve. If anyone has any suggestions for anything, please make this a conversation, because I'm just trying to figure it out, and if someone has something that we can both figure out together, and that would be much more of a conversation, a community, a guideline to like, oh hey, this by the way works really well, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Also, you've got to bear in mind I live in Australia now somehow. I just like, it's crazy different to England, but also scarily the same. And I spent the first year and 4 months dying to go home and dying to go back to Bristol, dying to go see my friends, which I am, like, don't get me wrong, I am, but I don't have such a sadness behind it, whereas I had desperation and sadness for the first like chunk. I was like struggling here, and now I'm kind of feeling like, what am I going back to? I have no home. I have like, I would have to start all over again, and I just started all over again, and it's so nice here. I have at least to a home, this home, and it's gorgeous. I got my room almost to like perfection, and it's my room. I'm not sharing with a partner. Do you know how nice that is? It's so nice to have that freedom. And I love my trainer. I love going to the gym here. I love my little community. I have a beautiful bike now. Oh my god, guys, I have a beautiful bike. If somehow I could show you what the bike looks like, I will insert a picture. But my Final Cut Pro doesn't work. My Extreme Retrograde. And oh my gosh, we have to talk about my dating life at some point, and I was going to do a whole different video about it, and now I think I've kind of dropped all of that. I think I've just really turned into like a mellow hippie. Like, I had mushrooms the other day with my housemates. It was very chill. It wasn't very what do you call it, we didn't have a lot. It was just really nice. I was hoping to have like some spiritual moment of clarity, of like, what am I doing with my life? Answer me. But I didn't have that much, and I also don't think that that's what shrooms do. Oops, I mean mushrooms. It was really lovely though. It was a beautiful day, like autumn here in Australia, well in Melbourne, autumn. Like it's chilly in the morning, and at night, I've got a gorgeous blanket by the way. I have to show you another time. I have to show you my room actually. But yeah, it's chilly, and then it gets to like 24 degrees in the day, which is perfect. It's like the most perfect. And I realized that, yeah, okay, maybe the weather is better here. Like winter, it sucks, but winter sucks everywhere. But winter sucks, and I really starting to like it here. And I wasn't expecting to be here this long, and now I just want to stay longer. Yeah, much longer. Like I'm like, oh, I've got another year and a half. I could do another visa. I haven't seen places, and I've only just got a job where I save money so that I can go places. And my God, do I want to do that? But yeah, all this to say that I have no clue what I'm doing, and it's nearly my 33rd birthday. So it's the end of March right now. My birthday is 3rd of June, so that's so soon. And I still don't know what I want to do. Something that fills me with like yes, I'm doing something to help other people, or where I feel really good about myself, because I don't feel very good about myself when I'm at work. At times when I'm with people and customers, and I'm talking and I'm lifting people up, and I make their day, but I do it in a way that's so authentic. Like I don't mean to. I don't go set out to be like, I'm gonna make sure that I compliment 5 people today. Something that doesn't work like that. I just say it from like my heart, like what I actually mean. Like if someone's wearing a cool outfit, I'm like, oh my God, I love your outfit. Oh my God, I love your hair. Like you look really cool. I just genuinely mean it. And I love that, and I feel really good about just being myself. But when I have to do anything that revolves around like stacking shelves, and I have to count, and I have to remember what needs to go where, and I take everything out and check the dates, and I forget what the dates are, and I forget where things are going, I kind of feel terrible about myself. I feel so bad about myself, and I feel bad doing it because I'm alone. And if I was doing it with a person, I would do it 5 times faster and 5 times better. But when I'm by myself, oh, I get the bads, and I know that's like my mindset that I have to work with. I have to do that, and I know that's me. And I know like every job is gonna have something that you don't particularly like, but no buts. I really need to work on my self-worth when it comes to those things. I think as someone that has ADHD, you have been told for many years that you're bad at stuff and that you're doing things wrong, that when you mess up, everyone's like, it's fine, we all mess up. But I know that I've messed up. Paying attention, eh? Hopefully we all took a breath there. I have just been told I've done things wrong so much more than the average person, and it takes a toll on you. And I know that comes down to self-worth. and self-belief and self-esteem. I know that. Speaking of, actually, I'm saving up money. This is one of the biggest plans that I had when moving to Australia, to go to therapy. I've never been able to save money to go to therapy in any of, well, no, at one point I did, but it was a bad match. Shut up. We love you, but golly gosh, it's a lot. And I want to go to hypnotherapy, and I want to focus on my self-belief. I've done so much work though since being here, like going to the gym by myself and cracking that. Oh my god, amazing. That was the biggest hurdle ever, to go to the gym, feel like I could take up space, and paying for a trainer every week. Australia is really delivering. But yeah, I'll let you know how the journey goes with my hypnotherapist when I get that, because I really want to have more self-esteem in a lot of different areas, because I am a very confident person, but I have a lot more to work on so that I can fully feel like I can do things, because I really do hold myself back of my abilities. So you know, like, oh, I'm not smart enough, oh, I can't do that because I'm really bad at memory, which is all ADHD stuff that you've like internalized as like your core being, but that isn't necessarily the case. Ugh. I just drank the string and it got stuck on my teeth. Anyway, I know I've rambled for a long time, but it was really nice catching up, and I can't wait to have another tea and chat in the morning. I think this might be the right time to do these things. And if my Final Cut Pro doesn't work, that just means that I wasn't meant to do crazy edits, and it does relieve a lot of stress and steps. As we all know, ADHD hates certain steps sometimes, so if it could just be, then I will do it. And I didn't realize that this time actually worked out perfectly for me. If I get up and I have my lunch already made, and I go for my morning walk, have my shower and breakfast, I still have 45 minutes. So 45 minutes with you guys. Well, 20 minutes now. Have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, I keep saying it, but leave me some comments to talk about.